Hello everybody, and welcome to the review and overview of the Keyonna Beach Resort in Antigua in the islands of Antigua and Barbuda. Taking a look over this is the time lapse of the sunset there as seen from the room. Okay, so just got introduced to every feature in the room, so I'll go ahead and give you guys the tour. Okay, so this is the view as you walk out from your room to the beach, and as you can see, it's beautiful blue water, long sandy beach in the bay, a couple boats out there. But overall, this is what you're going to be walking out to if you have one of the beachfront rooms that this is. So it's direct access to the beach. You've got your 2 beach chairs there and your bolly bed, which each room gets one, with your 2 towels, which are replenished daily. Obviously, it's very comfortable and had a great time laying in it. Walking back here towards the room, as you can kind of see, they've got the room numbers there on top. And over here we've got a little bit of a card table with chairs so you can kind of enjoy the sunset. And walking back, you have the plunge pool here at the room. The water was maintained daily with chlorine, overall pretty well maintained. And it was always a great and lukewarm temperature. This is a foot bowl there to wash the sand off your feet as you get out from the beach. You can see kind of the shadows there. There's 2 chairs here for you to kind of relax in under an umbrella. A hammock off there to the left, which is a very comfortable thing to lay in. 2 other chairs to kind of, if the other chairs weren't good enough. A little drying rack there off to the right. And now to get into the room, the wooden doors. So I'm going to start here and kind of go around the side and start from the back. And don't worry, everything will be shown. So starting out here, this is the shower, which is an overhead shower, if I can just get the door open there. And as you can see, it's a pretty cool arrangement. They've got the soaps there on the wall for you, and they've also got the plants around, which are actually watered by the water from the overhead showers. And I'll have a video about how those things kind of work a little bit later. You can see there the plants, they're in little pots there around the edge. A few towel drying racks. But overall, it's a pretty exotic little niche there, so something that's very fun and kind of romantic. Going in here to the bathroom, you see the towel set up. You've got dual sinks here with some more soap there in the offering. The other sink, more towels. Then here you've got your 2 towel rack there. You've got your toilet, your trash can, toilet paper rolls, and your mirror, your hair dryer, more towel rolls. And you're going to go around here to the closet where you've got the robes, and it's a pretty typical hotel closet. You got your ironing board, your iron, some slippers, a safe, which we didn't really use a lot of, but overall it's your pretty typical hotel closet. Seen it once, seen it 100 times. Coming through here, you've got the tissue box, the lamp, and the wood. Well, pretty much everything here is pretty much made out of wood. It's very rustic, but also very kind of nice, romantic. They've got flowers there. Didn't really remember checking if they were real or not. You got your curtains, you got your view out to the back, and you've got your couch, which is very comfortable. A couple of nice little poopy pillows, a nice little touch there on the bed with the little petals of roses. I'm not sure if they were or not, but still a nice little touch to walk into. And a little chest there. And over here you've got your desk, you've got your raid and your off, which you're going to need a lot of because there's a lot of bugs, a lot of ants, everything. They do their best to kind of curtail it, but it's with the environment it's kind of impossible. And working around here to the other side, you got your phone, which you can call the front desk from. You've got your telephone information with all of the numbers you can call from it. Another kind of cool little rustic 1980s wooden lamp. Your remote control for the air conditioning. Your air conditioning unit, which worked pretty well, kept the room cool, no problems there. Your elevated ceiling with your ceiling fan, your lighting, and also you might notice they had the mosquito netting over the bed. Now the fun part, you've got your little opening area here to the room with the little police service in my room. You've got an umbrella which comes in every room there, so you can hang kind of that little service sign up. And you've got your trash can, because here is your mini bar. You've got coffee, tea, sugar, anything you want there as far as, starting off your morning. You've got champagne glasses, you've got coffee mugs, you've got an ice bucket, which you have to call for ice. You've got a vodka, rum, you've got a glass water bottle, and then 2 metal water bottles, which I encourage you to use throughout the property because they're going plastic free. And a little water boiler there for the coffee maker, and of course they had a little bit of champagne that went on into the room. And then for your fridge, this gets restocked daily. You've got your orange juice, beer, you've got your sodas, and your tonic water, diet soda. They send you a little thing where you can kind of, say what you want beforehand. And then here is the outside of the room with the door, which is, like I said, everything's pretty much made out of wood, and your little fire extinguisher there, and the view from the outside. Little bottle disposal place. They'll come around, pick up the glass, just put it there. They'll take care of it. And that's kind of the whole walkthrough of the room there. Just kind of walking back through it. And as you can see, there's a decent amount of space here, but in reality, unless you're sleeping, you're going to be spending most of your time outdoors, because it's just that kind of thing where you're not going to spend a lot of time. There's no TV. The internet is there. It does work, but outside of checking your phone, you're going to be spending most of your time out here just enjoying this environment. You can see they maintain the plants pretty well. Every room has kind of a lane out to the beach where they've got like plants on both sides, so privacy pretty nice. And of course, that is just showing the nice blue water in the room. So that is the room overview, which is actually, since just got here, pretty exciting. Looking forward to enjoying it. And we'll go through some other parts of the resort here. Wanted to add this part in here. This is the rainfall shower head. Wanted to show you how that kind of worked and everything. As you can see, the water just kind of goes down, it drains out through the floor, and then the splashes kind of water the plants there. And of course, as you can see, the plants are well watered. And then they've got the second shower head over there, so you can take a couple shower. And this is kind of the overview from the main building on property, which as you can see is airy, and of course a magnificent view of the beach overall. And that's also where you're going to be eating from as well. This is what it looks like at night when you eat. You can see the bar there, some musical entertainment. They try to have musicians every night. And this is what it looks like in the day. So every time you eat there, you're going to see a beautiful view of the ocean. They try to, sit you where you can obviously get a good view. So obviously a great place to get some food. And of course, talking about the food is magnificent. Here's a sample of the Saturday dinner menu. Now the dinner menus always change. The lunch and the breakfast menus were static, but dinner every night was an adventure here. You could see the house wine selection, which comes for free, and then the more expensive paid ones right here that you kind of go through, and then the back page with some of the more expensive stuff. But like I said, very beautiful setup. That's kind of a welcome drink that I got, and I'm just going to kind of let the food here speak for itself as you kind of see and look over some of the plates. And this is kind of what the grounds look like as you're walking back and forth. You can see some of the little garden villas there. The grounds overall were well maintained, and there were people working on them constantly. And as you walk through, you can see kind of how the little hedges there are cut. There was always little water stations around so you could fill up with water. Always places where you can put your glasses so the staff could attend to them. And obviously a lot of detail paid here as you have this kind of beautiful rustic feel throughout the resort. And it was always, of course, very beautiful, very well maintained. And it was definitely a sight to see.
Okay everybody, so kind of closing out the trip here at Keyonna Beach Resort. Let's talk about the good and the bad for everybody out there. First off, starting off with the good, the food was awesome. The menu was a little bit repetitive for breakfast and lunch, but even then it was still pretty good. You might get a little bit bored with breakfast and lunch because it's kind of the same menu, but dinner was pretty on point, pretty varied. Second, the amount of snorkeling in the bay. Saw a few rays, plenty of fish. There's plenty of good spots out here to snorkel, just like right off the beach. It's a pretty nice bay in and of itself, very walkable. So if you are into snorkeling, you're going to be able to see a lot of different fish. The front desk staff, also a big up on the support staff. Everybody was friendly and happy on that end, and that overall is pretty good. And overall, the grounds are well maintained. You get a great view, and with as much as you pay, you get pretty good, well-maintained grounds. People are out there working constantly to make sure everything looks cool, and it was very good to see it well manicured. As far as the improvements go, the dinner service, some of the servers are a little inconsistent. There's some attitudes that, you know, a few of them have overall, but that didn't really carry over to most of the staff, pretty much just the dinner service. Bugs are very aggressive. That's number 2. So if you are coming, make sure you bring plenty of bug repellent. The resort does have some in the room, but make sure you bring your own because mosquitoes and ants are everywhere. And finally, no airport shuttle. You either have to rent a car or get a bus or a taxi or something like that, which is okay. The roads on Antigua and Barbuda, at least getting here, were a little thin, and plus you're driving on the left side, so that's always a little chancy for somebody from America. But yeah, no shuttle. You pretty much have to pay a taxi or rent a car, and that's kind of the final downfall. But overall, thanks for watching the video, and I hope I was able to give you guys a good view of this place. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.